We got some tomahawk steaks. We got some smoked sausage by our buddies from Maple Leaf. We're gonna have Cody come out here.
Maple Leaf, not Maybelline.
We're gonna let Ty talk for a minute. Military. Anybody here from our military? Thank you.
Thank you. Give it up for our military, guys. All right, Dad.
All right.
Hold on. Ooh.
What is better than a 5 bone-in tomahawk steak?
6 bone.
How about a 7 bone, baby? Let's go.
He did that on purpose just to one-up me.
All right.
Hey, Mom, can I get a spatula or?
This is the perfect time to talk about why reverse searing a steak or pork tenderloin is the absolute best way. Not just because perfect temperature, not just because it allows you to relax with the crowd, but imagine you're having a dinner party and something like this happens and you push it out an hour. Doesn't matter. We've had this on for 6 hours, smoking it at a low temperature, 225 degrees. We smoked it on the Masterbuilt Gravity Series grill, and it allowed us to kind of let this steak just rest. I turned it down to about 150. It's been out here for another hour. We've got it to about 125 degrees internal temperature. We can slice it up, serve it at a medium rare, or we're gonna show y'all how to dip it in some butter. Paula Dean taught me that. We're gonna put it back on the grill at 600 or 700 degrees and reverse sear the steak.
Shirts, giveaways.
So if your crowd comes over and your dinner party's pushed out an hour, it doesn't matter. Your meat is resting, whether it's 30 minutes or 2 hours, it doesn't matter. Reverse sear it, put it on their plate, super hot.
All right, so before we get to the tomahawks, we're gonna make this fun and interactive because we're probably the only thing open at the moment. We're gonna make this as long as you guys want. What I want from y'all is to be the best crowd ever, which means passion and energy. Yeah? Yeah! All right. Day 3, is this the last day of Ashley? All right, last day, day 3. Are we excited? We had fun? Yeah, was ZZ Top best?
Oh, they were on there.
Everybody's like, oh, well, Brad Paisley? Yeah. The Costello, is it the Costellos or Castellos?
Castellos.
I definitely said that wrong when I emceed it last night. Were they good? We didn't make it over there. And then Daughtry. So he was driving up, we were backstage emceeing, and I happened to have JD, who, I don't know if y'all saw us when we emceed the national anthem, I took JD out there. I was holding JD, and he's walking by, and I was like, hey, Daughtry, you want to sign my baby? And he was like, I don't know that I've ever been asked that. So
he did say, I'm pretty sure that Sharpie's toxic.
So I hand him a Sharpie. He's like, I think this is toxic. I was like, well, sign his hat. So Daughtry did sign his hat. We took a picture. It was cool. So we're excited about tonight, and I think we're going to be emceeing at like 4:30, I think ish. And the goal is for me to actually take JD on stage with the baby carrier. So we're having a good time.
We are.
Ashley for the Arts is awesome for having us. We're gonna kick this off by showing you guys the Backyard Banger, which is a mobile kitchen, which we bring to our events. Thank you to Bishes RVs, because we actually stayed in the RVs, kept us dry. Thank you to Bushys Meat, Maple Leaf Meats, right? Woo! All the tomahawks, all the sausage, which they specialize in sausage. They got 2 locations here. They're gonna come up in a little bit when we get the sausages and tell you about their locations. Ty is a veteran. I'm losing my voice. He's a veteran, served
8.
Was it
9, 10?
What branch is the best branch?
Army.
Army?
He said Army.
Ranger. So, 8 tours, veteran. Thank you for your service. He actually made this product. I'm gonna give you the floor to kind of tell us about the Backyard Banger.
All right, I've got a quick question though, so we get some credit. How many people are here because Ryan recruited you on the street?
I know some of them over there.
Yeah.
What about me? Did I recruit anybody?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so this is a military-inspired product. We always love grilling out, just like everybody. Place like hang out, spend some time. I always wanted like an outdoor kitchen. The cost of an installation and just the stability of moving around in the military didn't make that quite an option. So I created the backyard banger. It's, that side folds down. The portable kitchen is on you don't need any plumbing or hardscape, any electricity. You got a fridge. You got all the countertop space. So you can store, fresh food, cold drinks. Pegboard accessory for all your stuff. You can either drain it into this bucket or you can use this tube to actually hook up a drain system underneath. We got our sink here, folding faucet, soap dispenser, this guy.
Cup cleaner?
Rinse the cups out.
Is it a beer cleaner or a whiskey glass cleaner?
When you're going from one drink to the other, we got to make it snappy. And then last but not least, you can turn it into a, go ahead and do the bar first so you can see it. Turn it into a wet bar. You got a phone charger. Everything in there. So if you're looking for an outdoor kitchen and you need to save some space, you want to be able to put it away, that's the backyard banger. It's the newest movement in the backyard.
Woo! Woo! I will say it does come with a 15-foot umbrella that's solar powered with lights. I actually had this on my front porch. My wife loves it because it also comes with a mosquito net. So she likes having JD underneath it and hanging out. How much do outdoor kitchens normally cost?
Okay, so average 20 to 30 grand.
20 to 30 grand if you build one. How much does this cost?
5,500 with the umbrella. That's with the fridge. Pretty much delivered to your door. All the accessories, garden hose, extension cord, the pegboard kit, water filters, you name it, it's ready to go.
If you are interested in one, we're gonna be hanging out after. Ty and Ryan can answer all your questions. We do sell these on our website. They can take orders today. And then we donate a portion of that back to Ashley for the Arts if you buy today. Promo over.
All right, so
thanks, Ty.
Basically what that means is, it's not that it costs $5,500, it's because all of the guys here that want an outdoor kitchen, we're gonna save our wives $20,000.
There you go.
Yeah, baby.
All right, who wants free stuff?
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Who wants free Tomahawk? All right, so we got some hats and shirts, we got some cups, maybe some rubs and sauces. So we are gonna ask for volunteers. I do know we got to call you up because I promised you I would yesterday. I want at least one or two other volunteers. My question is, who here has ever cooked a steak? Who thinks they're the best at cooking a steak? All right.
He thinks he's the best.
Who has never, ever cooked a steak? Who's never cooked a steak? I got one over here. You've never cooked a steak?
Yeah, he does both.
I got one right here. I might be calling y'all up because I want y'all to be official steak pit masters. You better not go anywhere. She's like, shoot! All right, so we are gonna call y'all up in a second, so don't go anywhere. And we might be throwing tomahawk steaks on the grill. Dad yesterday took 3 steps back, rang the grill. Second demo, he took 6 steps, went over his shoulder and rang the grill. So we got some in, we're kind of athletic. We're from Georgia. So we're gonna show you guys some exciting stuff. All right, Dad's gonna show you the tomahawk steaks and how we cook it.
A little bit of room right there.
A little bit of room.
All right, so that's our butter. While the steak's smoking at 225, put the butter on the grill. Please do not put 4 sticks of butter on your grill when it's 700 degrees. It's not gonna be a really fun day.
No.
As long as you don't get it over 225, it just melts your butter. Actually adds a little bit of smoke flavor to your butter. So what we're gonna do, we seasoned the steaks last night with our High Five savory.
Sorry.
We've got 2 rubs and spices from the Macklemore Boys. We have the savory, we have the sweet. We're gonna do our sausage bites in just a little bit. It's got salt, pepper, garlic, parsley, and butter powder. So the butter powder melts into your steak.
Who's
Season
ever
it
heard of
right
butter
before.
powder?
We hadn't either, and we've been cooking for 50 years. But that is the secret to what makes our rub really, really good. So we seasoned it last night, tossed it in the refrigerator. The next morning, if you have time, let your steak sit out at room temperature 30 minutes to an hour. Try not to put it on the smoker when it's at 40 degrees. Let it heat up a little bit, then put it on. I will admit, it was 4:45 yesterday morning. I pulled it right out of the refrigerator, threw it on, went back to bed, got up at 7 o'clock. I did not do that. We recommend doing that, okay? So we season it, you put it on your smoker on this middle rack. Just let the bones kind of hang over the rack right here. Smoked it.
Pan underneath?
Pan underneath.
Why?
Because you want to catch the drippings, keeps your grill a little bit cleaner.
And
you can take those drippings and pour it right over the top of that steak when you pull it off, okay? 225, 5 to 6 hours. Internal temperature of the meat, about 120 to 125 degrees. If your steak is really thin, smoke it to 90 degrees internal temperature. If it's an inch, inch and a half, maybe 100 degrees. If it's one this big, go ahead and get it to a medium rare, 120, 125 degrees because it's thicker.
Yep.
Okay?
And why do we reverse sear, Dad?
So we reverse sear so that you can get the internal temperature of your steak to the perfect internal temperature that you want. Then when you reverse sear it, you're getting a crust on the outside and you're not overcooking the inside of your meat.
So what we're doing is you want to control the internal temperature. When you straight sear, you're manipulating that temperature so quickly it's hard to slow it down. So by the time you pull and you get your carryover rest, if you pull it at your desired done temperature, it's going to carry over and be, if you want medium, it's going to be medium well. If you want medium rare, it's going to be medium. So we reverse sear it so we control the internal temperature, and then we sear it, or we smoke it first and then we sear it at the end. So you get a smoked controlled internal temperature and then an outside seared
louder.
crust.
Got to speak louder, they can't hear us back there.
What?
Okay. That is what you want on your steak right there, okay? Yes, I did weld with these gloves last night, so it's okay. So when you want to marinate your steak with your steak, okay? You get all of those, keep
Now,
all
I would
the
eat that.
juices when you put it on your cutting board. We're gonna take that steak, we're gonna slather it in some butter.
All right, now we got to have a volunteer.
Now we gotta have a volunteer.
Have you ever cooked a steak? Don't lie.
Yes.
I got to have somebody that has never cooked a steak.
Okay.
Abby's one of our guests.
Come on, Abby. All right, don't look away.
Trying to hide. Don't let her hide.
Come on. I think you said you wanted to throw a steak on there. You want to throw a steak on here? Oh, you want a free hat? No, it's all right. All right, come on up. What's your name?
Carly.
Carly?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Abby.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, thanks for being here. All right, I'm gonna get you guys some gloves. Put that one on. Where they at?
So we're doing 3 steaks this time.
I don't know what we're doing. And there we go. Okay, get those gloves on. So when we season, we've already seasoned, like Dad said, the outside of that steak. We've smoked it. Now we've cut it, which means we have a cut side. We want to re-season that cut side really lightly. You've already got your smoke. You already got your outside seasoning. That's not open. So, that's not open. Where'd the open one go?
Open one. You'll be all right.
All right.
Love doing that on live TV.
We were on Fox News one time. Who here watches Fox?
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes on Fox you get like 45 seconds to talk. And Dad opened one and popped it. And it was like, the seasoning's really good because it wasn't open. So when you season, I'm gonna give you that one. I want you to go real tall We go high, play the wind, season that side. Yeah, that's perfect. Now flipper, do it again. All right, now that's yours. Okay, we gotta have you season. Now you know why we go high, right?
No,
Why?
I have no idea.
You don't, oh, you've never cooked steak. Okay, so we go high because if you go low, you get clumps of seasoning. You want it to spread out evenly. Do you know when you put too much seasoning?
No.
When you can't see the steak anymore. Go high.
Go.
Yep, shake it hard. Like Taylor Swift or something. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. That's perfect.
All right, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more for me.
Second grade teacher.
You're a second grade teacher? My wife, Tanya. Where's Tanya? Everybody give it up for Tanya!
Hey!
What's your name?
Carly.
Carly. Let's give it up for Carly! All right.
Are we
Thank
at
you.
700, Dad?
Thank you, teachers. We're getting close. Check it. All right, perfect. All right, so we all have a steak. All right. I'll take this one right here. You can take that one right there. So go ahead and grab your steak. Go ahead and grab your steak. Don't drop it. Okay.
We're at 500. We're getting there.
All right, so this grill, we had at 225 degrees, 90 seconds ago. I turned it up to 700 degrees. We're already at 500. So this grill will go from 0 to 225 when you start it up in about 7 minutes. Charcoal, runs on a computer, convection air, the absolute best way to smoke. Turn it up to 700 degrees. You cannot do that with a pellet grill, but you can with this one. When you put your steak on, what is the first thing you do? She said open the grill.
You were here yesterday.
That's cheating. Nobody got that. They're like, oh no, put it on top. Okay, so when you put your steak on, John said this, we're from Georgia. We're a gun holding, carrying state is Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You handle it like you do a gun. Very carefully, but aggressive.
Yep. You respect it.
But do you hold it like
confident.
this or like that? There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So when you put your steak on, you got to be really close to the grill. If you're a common person, that's boring. Okay? We're not going to do that. So y'all come to right here. Okay? Take one step back. Take 2 steps back. Take 3 steps back. All right, yesterday, I flipped mine from right here backwards. Okay? All right.
All right,
y'all
Dad.
Look out. I'm just kidding. All right.
I thought
if
you
I
were
can
going to
do
do
it
it. I
from
was
here-
recording.
You were recording. I didn't want to hit everybody. All right. I get just about a foot of room because I don't want to get butter all over you. All right, you ready? You think I can do it? Because if I can do
Wait,
it from
who
here,
thinks
y'all
he can do
from
it?
there. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Okay. That just means y'all got to do better than that. All right? It's like cornhole. The object is to get the steak on the grill. Okay? All right, who's going first? Okay, rock, paper, scissors. No, I'm just kidding. All right, go.
Oh, back up.
Back up.
1, 2, 3.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Perfect. Okay. No
All right.
pressure.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
All right, back up.
I think you should stand on. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Man, that one was gone. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. So I have only cooked with these welding gloves. I've not welded with them. I was just kidding. These are awesome because you can handle the steaks directly on the grill. They've been on now for just a few minutes. You'll notice the fat cap on these steaks are kind of rendering down on that manifold. We love to cook with a kissifier. We do not like cooking with a grease fire. So there's a difference, all right? Still got your gloves on? Come grab your steak, flip it.
Now, when you flip it, you don't be scared of it. Don't just place it back down there. Oh.
Boom!
Yeah, throw it on there. Good job.
All right, where's our Wisconsin water?
Ooh. Who here knows what Wisconsin water is? Beer. Everybody says beer.
Okay.
You're from Wisconsin. It's easy.
It is beer.
Everywhere we went and got water in this city and tried to drink it, it flared up. Okay?
Whiskey,
Whiskey.
151.
Take some 151 or whatever your favorite cheap whiskey is. You drink
Yep.
the good stuff. You take this right here, pour it on that manifold. You get a nice little fire. It sears up.
He's
your steak.
spraying 151 on it. Just gives it a nice little kiss of a flame. We're gonna sear these guys. Those
That's
are a
what you
little
want
thicker.
Right there. You want to get the
They were at the
crisp
right
outside of your
temperature.
steak.
We're gonna sear those for probably 60 seconds to maybe 120. All you want to do is lock in those juices, get that crust on the outside. It's pretty much at temp, so we don't want to go too long.
So all the juices that
Don't
come
go
out
nowhere.
of your steak, leave those juices on your cutting board. When you slice your steak, dredge it in its own natural juices, okay? All right, so there's your steak. John
Now,
Boy?
have you ever cut a steak?
Yeah.
I was hoping for a no.
No.
Have you ever cut a steak? Good answer. All right, so do you know how to cut up a steak?
No.
Is that a real no?
Yeah.
So, right here is a tomahawk that's very hot.
Is that your phone?
That's my phone. It's fine. So on the back side of that rib is called the spinalis. That's the best part. It's the most tender part of a tomahawk steak or a ribeye. And then
Right
you
on
got
the
your
outside
sirloin
there.
right in the middle. I'm gonna show you how to cut this off. So come here. We got our Montana knives. These are handmade in Montana, hand sharpened, if you've never heard of them. So we're gonna take, are you right-handed or left-handed? I saw you toss with left. So take that glove off. I'm gonna give you that. Okay, how do you hold a knife? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so when you hold a knife, you want your elbow in, kind of firm wrist, same as holding a gun or a tomahawk steak. It's confidence. We respect the knife though. So we're gonna come up right here. Now we wanna cut the bone off, we wanna cut the spinalis off, expose that sirloin, and then we cut against the grain.
Okay.
So come right here. You can use that hand to hold the steak. And I want you to see that rib or that fat right there?
Yeah.
We're just gonna glide the knife right
I'll
through
take
there.
that steak out of your way right there.
So I want you to cut that off right there.
This way?
Yep. You can spin it. Yep. Flip it over. Watch. Boom. There you go. And cut right through there. Yep. Perfect. Beautiful. So that comes off. So that's your spinalis. That's the best. You give that to people you like or Republicans. Okay. Now, you see that little fat right there? Cut that off right there. Okay. All right. Now this little knuckle right here, we want to cut right there. You see that little fat part, that rib?
So he's
Cut right
cutting
through
that
there.
big fat cap, center part,
Beautiful.
off of the steak. We're
Now
going to
take
put
that
that
and hold it
bone
up.
back on the grill and kind of
Yep.
sear.
Woo!
There you go.
All right. Now what do you do with that? Yes. So do you want it like that or do you want it charred?
Char.
All right. So we're going to go back on the grill. Yep. So go right there. Put it
Legs
meat side
meat
down. Boom. We're gonna leave that for probably 60 seconds or so, let it char up, and then I'm gonna wrap it in a napkin. You can eat it like a turkey leg.
Awesome.
No napkins though. It's gotta, you gotta savor it. All right, your turn. So I'm gonna put this here. Where's your steak?
On top.
Grab your steak. Okay, same thing. Is we want to cut that spinalis right there off. Right-handed. Elbow in.
You're left-handed too.
Yeah.
Tanya's left-handed.
That's perfect. Yep. Okay. And then you see that rib right there, or that the bone. Yep. Right, cut right through there. Yep. Perfect. And then this little knuckle, yep, you just cut that off right there.
You gonna sit
Beautiful.
down
Now
and
hold it up.
when we're doing the rest of the demo?
Sure.
It's gonna be hot.
Woo! All right, go back on the grill.
Put yours on. All right. And see, basically we've just kind of seasoned or cooked that just like we did the other steak right there. We're gonna wrap this in a napkin. We're gonna let you go sit and eat in front of everybody sitting around
All right.
you.
So do you know how to cut this up? Do you cut with or against the grain? With or against the grain? You cut against. So you got those fibers right there. You see all those little fibers in there? If you cut with the grain, those fibers stay intact and it doesn't pull. You can take a perfectly cooked steak and it will taste chewy and hard. You want to cut against that grain. So I'm gonna have you come right here.
Now obviously,
So you see
the
how
cheaper cut of meat
those are
that
going
you
this way.
have,
turn
a
it,
flank steak
cut right there.
or sometimes a tri-tip, it's a lot more important to
Okay.
cut against the grain so that you
Cut
can have a little
as
bit
thin
more
as
tender
possible.
cut of meat.
Yeah, perfect.
If you're doing a fillet or a
Beautiful.
cut of meat like this on these
Yep.
tomahawks, it typically doesn't matter
Beautiful.
as much because the better quality of meat, the less
That's
it's
it.
important to do that. But it is always better
Sit
to cut
down.
against the grain, just like you do on
See
a
that?
brisket.
So that's what you want, those fibers to pull apart. That'll be a really tender piece. What I love about reverse searing a steak, especially a tomahawk steak, is you get it, it's thick. So you see that smoke ring? That little red piece? That's how you get a
one
smoke
is
ring
heavy.
on a steak. All right,
That one's yours.
do the honors.
All right.
Is it good? You cooked it. Everybody give it up. All right.
Let's wrap this in a napkin. We're gonna let you sit out. You wanna eat this one too?
When we're done, you got to come get your hat. Okay? I would grab it for you, but my hands are dirty.
All right, so we'll get a napkin on those. Y'all can take your seats. We'll bring the steaks to y'all.
Thank you so much.
Are there any
Stick around. I'm
questions
gonna
on
get you a hat.
smoking
Absolutely.
and reverse searing a steak before we go to the sausage? Anybody? Montana Knives. They are out of Montana.
What?
Okay. Really good friends of ours. They make an amazing knife. They're made right here in America. And a typical set of 3 with a knife roll is about $12.95. An individual knife's about $350. But they are worth it. They are absolutely some of the best knives that we work with.
Just wipe this.
All right, so we're gonna wrap those, bring them to y'all. Right now, we're gonna talk about the sausage. So with that, let's bring up Cody.
Cody! All right. Where are y'all from?
All right, so we have 2 locations. One's in Independence, Wisconsin. The other one's in Whitehall, Wisconsin.
Could I get a
Independence
couple
is our
of
Bushys
big
location,
trays to
and
put
Whitehall's
right
our
here?
Maple Leaf location. We're about 10 minutes north to the Bushys and about 15 minutes north to the Whitehall. We did quite a bit of different stuff for these guys, brats, the tomahawks. He would be my main sausage guy. So this is Jacobo.
Sorry if y'all can't hear back there.
That we make.
Yeah, like you said, my name is Como. I work at the independent facility where we process roughly over 1,000 pounds of smoked and fresh sausage. We also do banking processing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what's your social security number?
I don't know if I can tell you that one, but I can tell you other things.
So you said your 2 locations, right?
Yep.
How many pounds of sausage did you bring us?
We did about 150 pounds worth of brats, and then the tomahawks were, I think it was about 85
And your
pounds.
cheese brat
Yep.
is so
Where did
good.
my tosser go?
You ever had a cheese brat?
Oh, yeah. Of course you did.
From Bushys?
We have 13 more of those.
Oh, we're in
We're gonna
Wisconsin.
slice up
Y'all
all
like
of the steak.
cheese. All right, give it up for Bushys, Cody. Thank you. Thank you for all you did. Dad, what are we doing next?
Talk to them about the sausage, how we smoked it, and what we're going to do with it next, and why we're doing that.
So guys, we are smoking. All of this is pre-cooked sausage. You can do fresh or raw. It just takes a little bit longer. So when we do events like this outdoors, we like the pre-cooked. You can technically take it out of the package and eat it. We've actually got some right here that we've done that with. We added a little bit of additional smoke. We like it hot. So we smoked this at 225 for about an hour, hour and a half. You can go longer, you just don't want it to bust. You want to smoke it just up until that thing is about to explode. We're gonna cut it off, and then we make an appetizer where we smoke that sausage. We cut them up into 1/2 to 1 inch thick pieces of sausage. You take a Scoopy chip.
Yeah, you want to come cut them?
A Scoopy chip. Who knows what a Scoopy chip is? What is it? It's a Tostitos. Or a Frito.
A Frito.
A Frito. So you take a Scoopy chip, we smoke pimento cheese, homemade. You scoop the pimento cheese, you put the sausage on top, and a jalapeno.
All right, we can take that.
And it will confuse your mind. It is so good. So we've got some sausage, and then Sherry, is Sherry here? Where'd she go, Mom? So, she caught salmon for us apparently. Showed up this morning. We did do some smoked salmon for you. So it'll be done in,
yeah, you can cut that one up.
I don't know, maybe an hour. Woo! All right. Dad, what else we doing?
All right, so we're gonna toss those and do the Travis Pastrana sausage bites and stuff.
Ah, okay, so we got sausage bites. Who here knows what a burnt end is? Yeah? What is it? Pieces of meat? That's a very good generic answer. Charred in a brisket. So my question, when I ask that question at events, it's always funny to see, is it pulled pork, or not pulled pork, but Boston butt, or is it brisket? And it depends on where you are in the country. If a burnt end is brisket, or if a burnt end is a Boston butt. These are actually sausage burnt end bites, okay? We were at Daytona 2 years ago, and we park our RV, and Travis Pastrana parks next to us. That was the year he actually raced in Daytona. They pulled out 200 hot dogs, and they were gonna do this fun thing, all this content, and they pulled out a little kettle grill, and they were gonna cook 200.
They didn't even have a grill.
I thought they had a little kettle grill.
They were gonna go buy one.
So we were like, well, how about we just cook it for you? So a year later, Travis Pastrana ended up in our cookbook because at Daytona with Travis Pastrana, we came up with a recipe called a burnt end hot dog bite. So basically, how do you take a hot dog and make it better, right? The best hot dog we eat is either at a baseball game or in New York, when we go to New York. I don't know why the street dog vendors are always best hot dog. But we take a hot dog, we smoke it at 225 for about an hour, hour and a half, or a brat. We cut it up into about 1.5 inch, 2 inch little nugget, and then we take our griddle. I'm losing my voice. We take our griddle. This is the same grill as that one right there. We've just got a griddle on top. We're gonna go to 500 degrees, get some Pam on it. And Dad, are these mine right here?
Those are yours right there. Okay. And we cut the rest of them up back there?
Yep. So the hot dog is done. You can eat it. And then I'm gonna I need that white sauce.
Oh, we brought them out here. Oh, they cut them up, took the lid off.
Yeah, can I get those two and then the southbound sauce? Yes, please. You can bring them. Do you mind opening them?
We got spatulas, baby. You got both?
So, you can cut them up into 1 inch bites. You can cut them up into 2 inch bites. It really is up to you. You can come up smaller. So what we're gonna do is get that griddle really, really hot. We're gonna pour a little bit of southbound sauce, which is a vinegar-based sauce, on top. And then we're gonna put what Lane's Barbecue calls sort of white sauce. I did ask them if they'd ever been sued for this, and not yet, but it's sort of white. This is an Alabama mayo-based sauce. We're gonna go on top and throw them on. Those have toothpicks in them.
They do?
Yeah.
All right, so don't throw
And then
them on
what
your
you do
grill
is
with
you cook
toothpicks
it like
on.
rice. What's that?
Don't throw them on your grill with toothpicks.
Yeah. So what I do now is I cook it like rice. So take 2 spatulas and you're just doing this, just like hibachi. And all we're doing is burning those. We're just charring them up. We're mixing those sauces. If you want to take it to another level, take some hot sauce and put that hot sauce on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's a burn-in hot dog or a brat bite that we're gonna serve up to you in a minute. What did I forget?
I think we got the steak, the sausage. We got Bishes. Thank you for them. These guys on the sausage and Thai. Really quick for us, we have a cookbook called Gather and Grill. Our story is in the cookbook, 125 recipes. But the thing about our family, we're about faith, we're about family, and we're about food. A recipe without a story is just another recipe. There's a million recipes online. We like to think that we've added a little bit of a twist to some of our recipes, but what we love about what we do is we cook for as many military functions as we possibly can. The USO,
Yep.
Wake for Warriors, Helping a Hero, Tunnel to Towers, Independence Fund. We're also brand ambassadors for the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation. We cook for their events. It's called Cooking for a Cure. And our family, 50 years in the Masterbuilt family grill smoker business. In 1973, my dad started the company in our backyard, and we were called M&M Welding. About 3 years doing that as a hobby. The company was growing. He decided to quit his job at Goodyear, go full time, but we needed a brand. M&M Welding was not much of a brand. So on his way home from a trip one night, he said a prayer to God. He said, God, you're the master. I'm the builder. If you will help me run this family business, I'll name the company after you, which is where the name Masterbuilt actually came from. Military keeps us in a free country. God gives us the life that we all have. So without Jesus Christ being a part of our family and what we do, we would be nothing. So it is very important for us to tell that story. In our cookbook, we've cooked with Pete Hegseth, who is now our Secretary of Defense, all of the hosts at Fox and Friends, Travis Pastrana, people that we meet like these guys right here, people like we meet with y'all. So I'm pretty sure the next cookbook we come out with, there's going to be an Ashley for the Arts recipe in there somewhere. We cook with Paula Dean, and it has been an amazing journey for us. John's been married now for a year or two. He's got a 3.5-month-old baby. He took on stage last night to introduce the national anthem. This is my wife, Tanya, 37 years.
This is Mama Mac. Give it up.
Smoking hot.
That's my mom you're talking about.
Be proud, man.
Be proud. Boy, he hates it when oh, there's kids here, sorry. I mean this about our military, about our faith, but I will say for Tanya, she is my backbone. What I do, I could not do without her. So thank you, sweetie, for always loving me and riding this train like we're doing. And I want to thank y'all for supporting this cause, for loving on our military, for braving the weather and coming out here. And we're going to hang out here for another, we got to be on stage at 4:30, so we'll be here as long as we can to answer questions for y'all.
So last couple things, guys, is we are raffling off this grill, this 800. So if you go down to the charity raffle tent to buy some raffle tickets, we're doing the grill. And then we're also doing a Macklemore Boys bundle kit, which is this exact cutting board. We will clean it off. Our cookbook, our rubs and spices, and
if we don't have
I'm actually not sure all the stuff that's in it. It's a big grilling bundle. And then we're gonna sign one of those cutting boards. So if you go buy raffle tickets, they want me to tell you about that. And then also, if you scan our QR code on our tent, it's going to take you to an Ashley for the Arts webpage. If you put your name and email in it, we are doing another giveaway for those that enter a chance to win. Like and follow us on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. And we are running a 10% off on all the products that we demoed today, and we're donating a percentage of those proceeds back to Ashley for the Arts. Thank you guys for all the... What?
I got one more recipe.
Oh, we got one more recipe.
Have y'all ever heard of a comeback sauce?
What?
A comeback sauce. You know why it's called comeback sauce?
It's a comeback from.
You were here yesterday. You can't answer. Makes you come back for more.
All right, super simple recipe. Take Duke's mayonnaise. If you don't like or can't find Duke's mayonnaise, get whatever your best tangy mayonnaise is.
Sausage bites?
1 cup of mayonnaise. 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Kosher salt, black pepper to taste, or
That whole thing's filled.
is that
you want to
all
support
of
the
it?
Macklemore boys, put some savory on it.
Okay.
Blend that together, toss it in the refrigerator, chill it,
one batch. I didn't know
and
if I
when
was
you
gonna-
serve your steak or make a slider, whether it's a steak slider, a burger, or a pork tenderloin slider, put comeback sauce on it,
Here you go.
a cut of that meat,
Toothpick those.
a dill pickle on the center of it. Do y'all have Crystals up here or White Castles?
White Castle?
You know why White Castles is better? Because the Crystals where I'm from, they went out of business. Love a Crystal though. So put that on your slider. It's amazing. And while y'all come through the line, we're gonna have that sauce. We're gonna cut a slice of steak, dredge it in the comeback sauce. If you like that mayonnaise sauce, and serve up the hot dog bites, as much steak as we got until we run out. Yesterday we formed a line coming this way. Y'all come get as much as y'all want and ask us any questions that y'all have. All right? Thank y'all so much.
What did we forget? Nothing?
Nothing.
Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Yeah!